Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job. And he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Looking for the run. Osimhen. Can he get it through? Picked out, shot at goal! It's in! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. And he's running, and Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Lewandowski finds himself offside. Messi. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Messi. Threads one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Some really good ball movement. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And he's well... And the shot! It's hit the upright. It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, that's well spotted. Pull it. Oh, they can break here.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's found a way past. And the finish! And he's in, and one more try! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. and reclaimed it in a trice. That has not gone well. Nesta. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Roberto Carlos, looking to play him in, and he's cut it out. And the pass is intercepted. Lewis. Can he finish? He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass is just off target. Valverde. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Finds himself. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Yeah, and a heart-and-mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposite.
Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Zubamendi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Barcelona making some potentially decisive takes a shot! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad. Cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That pass has been well intercepted. Zubimendi. And here's Lewandowski. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Iniesta. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Good ball, good take. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Messi. Just Messi! He scores! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's through here. He is through here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Cristiano Ronaldo! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Well, they've got it again. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Now, can they get him away? Toure gets good distance on it. He's a sharp little ball here. That looks a good ball through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. There they go, hunting in packs. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, this looks sharp. Rafael Leao. That is good alertness. Zubimendi. That's been slipped through. Oh, super! Takes a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Not the most accurate pass. Osimhen, he could be in here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Look at the space here. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Desperate defending required here.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 15.
Zubimendi plays it short. Out for a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He can run onto that. An uncompromising challenge. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter,
Here's a chance!
oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That has ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. played through for him. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Now this decent chance! Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hazard. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! Has fallen kindly here. He's scored! And it's Tunisia who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for options for move. It's Lewandowski! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Roberto Carlos. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's just beyond his reach. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Kokchu. Tries to play it through. He's Kokchu! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kimmich with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Kimmich has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is a great pick out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. That's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kokchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that's a good... Takes a shot! And he's cut it out. Luis Suarez. That's a promising position. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Worth a try, but not this time.
Messi really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Now he's got space here, and this is Iniesta. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Valverde. Haaland. And he's picked it up out wide. Lewandowski. Shot, surely! Iniesta. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Tunisia choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Iniesta. Messi. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1.
There will be 3 minutes
Cafu.
out of time.
That's an imaginative pass. Toure makes the interception. Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Face to face. Luis Suarez! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome.
There's the whistle for half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Barcelona lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And we are back on the way. Pass is just off target. And Messi! And reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski stood his ground strongly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a super give and go. And this is Lewandowski. Camavinga with the cross. Camavinga gets flagged offside. Well, played right into his path. Pele! Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi. Kupchu. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pele wins the duel this time. And he's there to retrieve it. Pullet cuts it out. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Look at this shot at goal! Oh, good-looking ball. Kupchu. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tunisia have it back and can go again. He can get that clear. That has not gone well.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back into the middle. He's looking wide. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Tunisia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution on the field.
Well, height
Number
could
9,
make all the difference
Robert
on these set
Lewandowski.
pieces.
Coming on the field is number 23, Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And that is expertly dealt with. Iniesta. And that could set him on his way. Takes a shot! No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nicked it back promptly. Pullet gets across and deals with it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
This looks promising. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Saliba. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Messi. He is through here. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Always onto this. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Kimmich, and again! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vardiol cuts it out. Aimed beyond the defence. Cafu. Great run on the overlap here. Now here's the delivery. And it's been given away. Barcelona have their second corner now. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gets his head on it! Oh, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring. Roll! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's gone for goal! He can get that clear. Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear. It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. Messi goes on a charge down the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's in on goal. It's Pele! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
15 minutes till half-time. And it's Modric. Messi. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! Dispatched clinically. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite...
And the shot! Yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more...
Pele! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their third corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Messi. That has not gone well. Vitinha tries to play it through. Van Dijk. Rijkaard.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. Schmeichel claims comfortable. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was casual. And we hit half-time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Cafu clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. That looks a good cross. Baresi gets good distance on it. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Terrific header! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kimmich is offering a wry smile there.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. Cross flung in towards the middle. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. right card. Nicely weighted ball. Good take, and is he in? Well, oh no, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice interception, well timed. It's Iniesta! Yes, it's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space.
He's gone for goal! Oh, real chance to break! That's been cut out, well played. Modric can so cleverly bypass the press. Vitinha, and he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Van Basten. Toure makes the interception. Pele.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe, chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's a lucky seventh corner.
Luis Suárez. El dorsal 9.
Cleared away.
Por el dorsal 22. Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 13. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2 será reemplazado por el dorsal 23.
And that's definitely not his best. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Iniesta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Who saw this coming? Barcelona have come back from the very brink. Roll! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Van Basten. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, that's a key interception. Modric, and he plays one through. He's on it, can he get away? Brilliantly cut out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football.
Shot, surely! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
That's another chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Picked out, shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is that. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Opts for safety. Gullit. Nicely shaped ball. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Iniesta.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way, gets his head on it! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nesta. Pele. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bale. Pass somewhat off target. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gullit. Ernest. And he's found the way past. Makalele with the slide tackle there. And the shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Nantes grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gullit puts his foot on the gas. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that has sent him sprawling.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Messi. Now it's Gullit. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Bale! Goal! Nantes! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Nantes get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
"15 minutes till half-time. And it's hoisted clear. Roberto Carlos. Ernest. Pullet. Pullet! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Ernest. Good chance here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Iniesta. Cafu with the clearance. Oh, nicely intercepted. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Spread neatly. And here's Suarez. Makaleli. Now Ernest. Now it's Iniesta. That looks a good ball through. And he's in on goal. It's Luis Suarez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ernest, given the lift of his goal. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. He has a look up. In it comes. In comes the corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Iniesta. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Looking for the run. Takes a shot! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à prendre connaissance de la note d'information communiquée par la police. Elle s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant. Merci.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nantes have reclaimed it. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ernest. Knocks it into space. Look at the space. Messi! Pull it. He won't be happy with that one. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Played into the middle. Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Pele. No way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Well timed, excellent interception. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And it's Roberto Carlos. Aims beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Tries to get it clear. And this is Bale. Messi is having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Messi. Messi. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Bale. Always onto this. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Iniesta. Hernes. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Messi. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bale. Bale. He's had a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Makaleli. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. Haaland. Cristiano Ronaldo!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Cleared away. Pull it. Now it's Messi. And he's on his way. Messi. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rijkaard. Cafu. Nesta gets across to intercept that.
Temps additionnel.
Threads one
3
in.
minutes.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Well, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. And it's Hullet. Vitinha. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Might want to be careful there.
And that will be it. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to...